Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0714 indicates an intermittent failure of the automatic transmission fluid (ATF) temperature sensor in Honda CRV models from 2011 to 2016. This error occurs when the ATF temperature sensor fails to provide consistent temperature readings, which can affect the transmission's operation. The ATF temperature sensor is crucial as it provides real-time temperature data to the engine control unit, ECU, for optimal transmission performance. If the sensor reports inaccurate temperatures, it can lead to improper fluid management, resulting in potential transmission issues. It's important to note that this DTC is solely related to electrical circuit problems and not due to any mechanical issues within the transmission. Tools like the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, are essential for recording freeze data and conducting further diagnosis of this error code. The DTC P0714 refers to the ATF temperature sensor experiencing an intermittent failure, which suggests that the component may have inconsistent readings. As the ATF temperature sensor is located in the transmission assembly, its role involves monitoring the fluid temperature to ensure the transmission operates within the optimal temperature range. When the sensor provides inaccurate readings, it can adversely affect the transmission's operation. This can lead to problems such as poor shifting, overheating, or even transmission slippage. Given that the issue is electrical in nature, it is crucial to ascertain that the sensor wiring and connections are intact prior to considering a replacement. An understanding of both the ATF sensor and engine control unit, ECU communication, is fundamental in this troubleshooting process. The potential causes for the DTC P0714 primarily involve faults in the electrical circuits connected to the ATF temperature sensor. First and foremost, the sensor itself may be defective, leading to inaccurate temperature readings. Furthermore, wiring issues such as frayed wires, damaged connectors, or corrosion can also contribute significantly to intermittent sensor failures. These electrical issues could directly affect the signal sent to the engine control unit, ECU, potentially confusing transmission management systems. It's critical that technicians thoroughly inspect these connections and the sensor for any visible damage or malfunctions. Interestingly, the use of an engine block heater is noted as a contributing factor to this error. Thus, avoiding its use can prevent further complications. Common symptoms associated with the DTC P0714 may include erratic or harsh shifting during gear changes, indicating that the transmission may not be functioning as intended. Drivers might experience increased engine RPMs without corresponding vehicle speed due to improper fluid management. Another prevalent symptom is an illuminated check engine light, alerting the driver to a potential issue with the vehicle's systems. Additionally, intermittent failures can lead to the transmission overheating, raising concerns about fluid degradation and transmission failure over time. Awareness of these symptoms is crucial for timely intervention to avoid more significant transmission problems. Drivers should remain observant and report any such symptoms promptly during vehicle maintenance checks. The first troubleshooting step involves turning the ignition switch to the on position and using the HDS to check the current ATF temperature. This is a vital initial check as it determines whether the ATF temperature sensor is reporting values that correlate to the expected ambient air temperature. Following the ignition activation, it is essential to check that the ATF temperature matches the reading from the engine coolant temperature ECT sensor 2. This comparison helps in identifying any immediate discrepancies between the two readings. If the temperatures align, it confirms that the initial readings from both sensors are valid, allowing the technician to move forward in the diagnostic process. If they do not match, the technician should proceed to record the ATF temperature values for further comparison. In the second troubleshooting step, the technician should turn the ignition switch to the lock position and allow the vehicle to sit for at least 30 minutes. This waiting period is critical, allowing the transmission and the sensors to completely reset and stabilize. After the waiting period, the ignition should again be turned to on, and the current ATF temperature should be compared with the temperature recorded in Step 1. If there is a noticeable change in the temperature reading, this suggests that the sensor may be functioning intermittently. Conversely, if no change is noted, it indicates a potential fault with the ATF temperature sensor itself, warranting its replacement. Ensuring accurate comparisons at this stage aids in diagnosing the root cause effectively. The third troubleshooting step requires the technician to compare the values of the ATF temperature sensor with that of the ECT sensor 2. It is essential that these temperature readings are evaluated closely for significant discrepancies. Specifically, if the ATF sensor reading is higher by 58 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius, or lower by 43 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 degrees Celsius, it indicates a likely fault. If such differences are observed, it will necessitate replacing the ATF temperature sensor as it is no longer functioning properly. Alternatively, if the values align within acceptable limits, it suggests the ATF temperature sensor is functioning correctly, meaning the intermittent failure may not currently be present. Documenting these comparative results is vital for comprehensive troubleshooting and reporting. On completing the sensor replacement or any necessary repairs, final verification is crucial to ensure the issue has been resolved. Technicians should confirm the proper functionality of the ATF temperature sensor through the HDS diagnostic tool. Following the verification, a road test is generally recommended to check for any persistent signs of DTC P0714 or any related transmission issues. Monitoring the shifting behavior and temperature readings during the test drive acts as a practical assessment of the repair's success. Finally, it is crucial to check for the reoccurrence of the DTC, ensuring that the problem was thoroughly remedied. Proper documentation of all actions and readings throughout the troubleshooting process also serves as a valuable resource for future reference. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P0714, certain preventive maintenance measures should be adhered to. First, regular inspection of the ATF temperature sensor, along with its wiring and connections, is advisable to ensure they remain intact and functional. It can help identify potential issues before they escalate into major failures. Additionally, avoiding the use of an engine block heater is crucial, as its use has been previously noted as a contributing factor to electrical complications with the sensor. Ensuring that all electrical connections are clean and free of corrosion is another important step. A well-maintained wiring harness minimizes the risk of intermittent failures. Adopting these preventive measures will extend the reliability of the sensor and overall vehicle performance. In conclusion, understanding the DTC P0714 and its implications is key to maintaining the longevity and performance of Honda CRV models from 2011 to 2016. This code signifies an intermittent failure of the ATF temperature sensor, which plays a crucial role in transmission performance. Recognizing the associated symptoms, such as erratic shifting and illumination of the check engine light, allows for prompt diagnostics. Following a precise troubleshooting methodology ensures that technicians can identify and address the problem effectively. Regular maintenance practices, including inspections and avoiding potential pitfalls like engine block heaters, contribute to the durability and reliability of the vehicle. By applying the outlined steps and preventive measures, owners can ensure optimal vehicle operation and longevity. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.